Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 13 of Oceancraft. And look at me, I have a jet head. So, in today's episode, we are going to tackle the elephant in the room. First of all, I want to say sorry for the break that's been in between episodes. It was unintentional that it took so long. Real life got in the way, and it got in the way in such a manner that I didn't have time to foresee it or plan anything at all to pre-record episodes. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a break, but never mind. We're back on it now. And I just want to tackle, as I say, the elephant in the room, or should I say the chest in the room. Chests. Many. Look at them. They're here. They're here. They're here. And then, if we come round the corner, there's some more there. There's another one down there. There's some others in another room, all over the place. And it's a mess. It's a mess, and it is an embarrassment. We literally just live in a hole in the ground. So, that's the plan for this episode. We are going to build a storage facility and make the base look prettier, all in one. So, you can see I've ripped out this farm. It wasn't working anymore. I've still got the bottom bit here, which can be ripped out, but that's fine. Additionally, one thing that I had noticed in between episodes and while I've been tinkering around in the base is that the lag here was truly atrocious, and I believe it is because I've got 4 of these now and of the redstone lamp that is blinking on top of the dispensers there. So I just want to show you first of all the fix that we have got for that. So let's have a look, and this is in the way, so this is a gift. Ooh. Oh, yes! Look at that. Let's chuck them up there. 2 guardian heads. We are doing well for heads, actually. We should have a head update before we start this as well. So you can see we've got the Jeb head. People are posting messages in chat. I feel I should probably disable that, but never mind. I went on a shopping spree, and we have got a lot of heads now. We've got all of those, all of those. We've got one of each of the 4 wither heads. I've got another couple of sheep heads, and I believe we're up to 50, maybe 60. I had also miscounted. I thought it was 97. I believe it is now 100 and something heads, so we've got a bit of a way to go. This needs tearing out because this isn't efficient anymore. It's been working gradually. I'm not going to need any more green dye than this, so this is going to come out. Obviously, these are just horrible corridors. They're going to come out. I've just seen the iron trapdoor. I just want to show you my deaths. 21. That is because this was a wooden door, that was a wooden door, that was a wooden door, and I say that was a wooden door, there was nothing there, and I completely forgot that things could come through here, and a zombie had broken down the door, and he killed me. Bad times. But let me show you the fix I've done for this first of all. So before, this was a 15 by 15 room, and around here we had a blinking redstone lamp like you've got upstairs, and you missed it just there. But what I've done is, this was 15 by 15, it is now 16 by 15, and I've just moved these were here, so I've moved the water sources out 1, and actually I need to move these as well, but that's fine. And then the light sources have also been moved back from here to here, and what this has meant is we've got a double spot here where the light level is 7, which means I can't plant there, but he can plant there. And he's going to do this a little while, so we're going to watch it. So he can plant in 1, and it's absolutely fine, and it won't go anywhere. But as soon as he plants in the second one... Come on, Dave. There you go. That updates the block, which updates both of those, so they both pop off. There's hopper minecarts underneath both of those, so both of them will get sucked in. So as long as Potato Dave has crops in, he's going to keep trying to plant them, and they're going to come down here into the storage system. And that is the other thing I want to show you. You see, I've got some stone bricks all the way around there, but I have done a little bit of work in between because I was having some problems with it. Another chest. But I have started trying to make the base look a little bit prettier. And this is what we have so far. And I've upgraded the storage system. So we've got potatoes coming in here, and we've got the filters in there. There's a carrot sorting system there, and then this is going to be for sugarcane, because we're going to do some sugarcane building. Probably not this episode, I don't believe we're going to have time. But what we had originally is we had both potatoes and carrots. They were being filtered separately, then they were going back together and going into shulker boxes. It just wasn't working. The system kept backing up when I was AFK. So what I did is I've decided to do it so that each one's separate. So there's potatoes into those, carrots into those, and then sugarcane goes into those, and each of them has its own individual shulker loader. Now I know there is a 1 wide tileable design, which I did try to build first of all, Unfortunately, because of the lag on the server, whether it's Spigot or whatever, I can't remember what server host client we are using, but it did not work. So I had to, once I built it all, I had to tear it all out again. There are tons of shulkers in there. I'm currently completely out of diamonds because I bought a few more shulker shells now. We're never going to need shulker boxes ever again though, so that is good. And then the crops just flow down into here as they get broken. And obviously these ones with the sugarcane will do that as well. Otherwise, exactly the same shulker loader design and the same filter design up there. And yeah, so it's going to be an acacia floor. We're going to texturize this a little bit, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to put on the ceiling at the moment. But I wanted to have it all, I could have hidden all of this, but I wanted it exposed, just so that you could sort of see everything. And this is the overflow chest, so anything that can't get sorted. So that's poison potatoes, and these are just in here because I was testing it. And these will just float across the top of the filters. They'll pin that chest to pick up at another point. And that is where we are up to. So, I tell you what, I'm going to have a quick cut here, and then I'll come back once I have had a bit more of a update, expanding these farms and planning out a little bit of a build. Right, so I just thought I'd pull you back here. I've come over to look at Right Chef's melon and pumpkin farm. It is spectacular. It's huge. Goes up. You'll be able to see it better in a little bit, but he's getting substantially more than we were getting from ours. And one thing that I want to point out to you actually while we're looking at this, there's no jeb head. This armor isn't what I had, and my tools that I had before, they've all gone. Now I did steal this from our shop. Obviously I stole this from the shop as well, but unfortunately I went adventuring. I was actually looking for some red sandstone. Came across a jungle temple. Not a jungle temple, desert temple. And then, unfortunately, ended up blowing up in the process. Losing all my things, which was frustrating as heck. And obviously, as I've already mentioned, I'm out of diamonds. Fortunately, there was 15 more in the shop for me. So that is good. So I've got 15 diamonds, and then there was one in another chest that I had as well. So I've got 16. So I had enough to make this sword. I had some picks kicking around and a shovel as well. That's obviously the melon and pumpkin farm. A nice, decent size. It's the sort of design I was going to want to do as well. So that's pretty good. Just wanted to pull you back, let you know that I've got no things. So there's a minor change from what we've done, or what was planned, but I am going to just pop in here as well, and then I'm going to show you where the ender is. But first of all, I'm going to need to pick up a few books from this gentleman here. So yeah, I'll pull you back when we are at the ender. Right, we're back in the nether. I actually just wanted to show you this while we're on our way to the ender. So this is going to be the tunnel that I dug all the way to the jungle district. You can see I started putting in the concrete, and we've obviously got the walls up as high as they need to be. Have I got my elytra on? I do. So if we could fly, that'd be amazing. So I've got this done most of the way down. I've got a little bit more in my ender chest, so that should be pretty much all I need. So let's just whiz on down here. These paths have been completely widened up, and they've got ice roads down each of them, north, south, west and east. In fact, I will have a bit of a fly up. This space here is absolutely insane for the nether hub. It's incredible space that's been dug out by the community, and all of these chests here are full of netherrack. So let's just whiz on down here. That is a ghast. We'll try and not get blown up by him. And this is the portal to the end. So let's see if we can do this and not die. I'm not actually sure I've shown you the portal before, or the ender. So once we are done moving between worlds, then I can talk again, because it seems to the lag seems to mess up a little bit. So it's up this one, which I believe is the north portal. It's the most northerly portal. So we've got all of them unlocked. So all you do is whiz up this staircase here. Space Trooper John is apparently going on a trip there as well, which is a bit of a pain, or is just coming from there. Excellent. Well, that's good. That means there's nobody there at the moment. So you just throw an ender pearl through here. You end up here, jump down this hole, hope that you don't die, splash. And then there are Enderman for days. There's enchanting. I have brought every single enchanted book that I have from my base. Because I wasn't sure entirely what I would get. So we'll put that there. We've got... that has enchanted books in it. That doesn't have enchanted books in it, but I think that one has the enchanted books in it. Oops. Wrote that. That wasn't intentional. Should be able to do that though. Yeah, if we do that, don't want to lose the shulker box into the cactus. That would be an absolute disaster. Right, let's do that. That has mending on it, so we're going to take that off. And I'm actually going to put that into there just so I don't lose it. And let's start getting some levels. Up to 17 already. Good start. This is amazing. So yeah, let me get some levels gathered together, and I'll pull you back once we've got some enchants done on the diamonds that we've got at the moment. We really need to get up to an efficiency 5 pick as well, just so that we can insta-mine around underneath the base and try and get a few more diamonds so that we can get up to diamond armour. Right guys, I am back. I have been here for a little while. I've wisely used all the diamonds that I have, and I've carefully done some enchanting. I'm going to need one of those, maybe two. In fact, we'll just keep them. So let's have a see what we have got then. So this is just a Fortune 3, so I did some enchanting. We'll start with the armour. So I've got this hat. I need Aqua Affinity on it, but I haven't got a book for it with me, so I'm going to have to go and locate one of them. So Unbreaking 3, Mending, Respiration 3, so that's pretty good. On the chest plate, I've got Unbreaking 3 and Protection 4. Needs Mending on there, but that's fine. Elytra, obviously we had that, which I stole from the shop, so that's good. Unbreaking 3, Mending and Protection 4 on the leggings, and Unbreaking 3, Mending, Depth Strider 3 and Fire Protection 4 on there, which is very nice. Tools then, I've got a decent sword, so Sharpness 4, it could be Sharpness 5, but never mind. Mending, Sweeping Edge 3, Looting 3, Fire Aspect 2, I'm not happy about the Fire Aspect, but meh. Silk Touch, obviously Unbreaking, Mending, Efficiency 5, and same for a Fortune 1. Same on a shovel, and same on an axe with Silk Touch, obviously for breaking bookcases and stuff. So pretty much back up to speed. I could really do with some more diamonds, so we will go back home via the shopping district and see if anyone has actually spent anything with us in the last hour or so. See if we've made any more diamonds, because I could probably do with picking up a couple more. So through here. Hopefully don't look at any Endermen. Chest is completely full, that's fine, so we'll just dump them there. Right, no diamonds in there, no diamonds in there. Fishing rods are cool, that is fine. But we've got loads of decent tools, so we can go now. In fact, that should probably just go into it. That should just go into an ender chest, and that can sit there. So let's head back to the base then. There's a beacon there, and we'll do some mining, see if we can pick up some more emeralds, diamonds even, and then, I promise, we are going to actually do some building. So I'll pull you back once we've got that sorted. Right, so I've found this underneath my base, and I didn't realise this was here. I mean, I knew, obviously, as I've shown you in earlier episodes, we knew we had... Excuse me? Oh no, I'm on fire. One of these underneath the base, but I didn't realise it came down this low, because we are at diamond level. One moment, there we are. And this is very, very exciting, because if we've got one of these at diamond level, let's just have a see exactly what the Y level is. 21, so maybe not too bad, but it should mean then that we can pretty much run around here and in here we should be able to get a request for mods. Oh, run away. I think they're shooting each other. Do you mind? Right, so we've made a little bit of progress. Let me just gather some things together and I will show you what we have been up to. You see that my tools have taken a little bit of a pounding, but that's fine. I will show you why. So obviously last time we were together, which was a couple of seconds for you and it was last night for myself, we had just discovered that the why isn't there swapping? There we go. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Touch still touch. Blah blah blah. Great. And let's live there. Excellent. We just discovered that there was even bigger mineshaft underneath. Abandoned mineshaft underneath the base, which was great. So I did some exploring there. There's still tons more to explore, but more importantly, there were some cave spider spawners there, and as you see, the beacon used to live there, but I've moved it over here. So what I want to show you is what we actually got up to. So I moved it over here. At the end of the day, I did find five. One of them was completely, definitely not going to be within the room. There was this one, but that is too far away. I can't activate all of them. What I did do is I may have dug a big hole. Hey, buddy. Hey. Excellent. So where you can see these things here, these are directly below the spawners. So there's one there, one there, and one there. This one I am activating, so we'll just move over there. But that granite block there, if I stand on that block, I can activate. Let's just move over here so we're not activating them. Still activating that one. Great. And now we're activating that one. Anyway, so we activate all three when we stood on that granite block, and now I'm poisoned. Wonderful. I hate these guys. But never mind, we will have an unlimited amount of string by the time we've got these farmed. But this isn't the project for today. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what I've been up to and what it's been taking so long. And let's just eat some food before I die. Excellent. And then we'll go back here, and in between some of the digging that we've done, I am going to do some building this episode. I promise you. I promise you. But in all this digging, this is all the stuff I've got. So we've got all this coal, so that's great for XP. Tons of iron, not that we need it. Bit more redstone, lapis, gold, but this is what we've got. So these are from the abandoned mine shaft. And then there's obviously all this ore as well. So let's see. Switch out to my Fortune 3 pick. And if we do this all, don't fall in the hole. Let's see how many diamonds we are going to get up to. And this is just to replenish all the money that we have spent and lost through dying every. So we're not at more than a stack, which is a shame actually. I'm a little bit sad about that. Is that all the diamonds? None fallen anywhere else. 49. That is pants. But it's better than none. Right. Shiny box. Yeah, and I'll pull you back once we are ready to do some more actual building. Alright guys, brief interlude. I built a contraption, and I will tell you what the contraption is for. I mentioned, I believe earlier in the video, that I'm on holiday from work. I've got 10 days off from work coming up. So by the time this video comes out, I will be on holiday, as in not at work. But I'm thinking I might go away as well. So I built this little contraption. I don't know where I want to go. And inside each of these dispensers, there are 6 holiday destinations. So it's 18 destinations in total, places that I theoretically could go to. They are within a couple of criteria. So it's within Europe. So obviously near to where I am, within my budget, somewhere that I would like to go to, and all of them are somewhere I have not been before. Some of them are countries, some of them are more specific locations. Basically what happens, or I'll talk you through the contraption. I'll press the button. Each of these 3 will dispense one of these books at random, and then it will drop into this one, which will receive all 3 of them. and then it'll go around this timer. Each of these repeaters is set onto 4 ticks, and then a little while, once all of them have fed into here, this'll tick, and I should, in theory, get a book out, and that'll be where I go on holiday. Honestly, genuinely, by the time this comes out, I will probably have booked it, and I can start work on backlogging episodes. So let's find out where I'm going to go on holiday. So there should be 2 books left in there. Yeah. And, right, so let's see where we go. We're going to Belgium. Well, okay. And I'll just show you that they're all different. That one was Seville. That one was Latvia. So, yeah, apparently we are going on holiday to Belgium. Random cut there. Right, back to the building. Right, okay, so aside from this brief little segue that we had here, which I recorded in a bit of a rush before I went to work, so I just want to elaborate on it. So this book is in there, and as you can see, there are tons and tons of other books in there. These are each holiday destinations, and I was being genuinely serious. Belgium is where I am going, and so I recorded this on a Monday morning, that last little clip. It's now Tuesday, and when I got to work, I recorded, I booked my trip. I booked my accommodation, and today is Tuesday, and I'm going tomorrow evening, so Wednesday, which will probably be... This video will go out, I believe, on Tuesday, so the day I finish recording this. And then I will also be pre-recording an episode for later on in the week, which will come out while I am away in Belgium. So I'm very, very excited about it. So down there is the spider spawner, but what we need to do now is move on with the storage system. I'm not entirely certain where it's going to go. I believe, I was having to think about it before I got out of bed this morning. Why can't I fly? There's nobody on the server. Why can't I fly? Fly, fly, fly. And that was 6 rockets to get airborne. Wonderful. So there's going to be a sugarcane farm goes here, falling. Oh, I've got some more rockets. Lovely. Lovely, carry on. So, the sugarcane farm, I'm going to build a sugarcane farm going up to here. Whoosh! But then what I'm thinking, you know, I picked this entire biome because it looks amazing and beautiful with its really extreme terrain, and I've not done everything I've built has been over that side. So what I'm thinking I might do for the storage system is I might start taking advantage of the height over here. And I was thinking that what I might do for the storage system is have it on top. Either here is a good flat and large space. So what I might do is have it here. And I think it makes sense having it next to the bulk storage system. The bulk item generating system. So I think it's going to go up here somewhere. So I'm going to need to clear some space. I'm going to need to probably flatten it out a little bit. That glass block is the... AFK fish farm. So I'm going to get some work done. I'm going to clear this. It's going to come back to daylight, and I will pull you back once we have got a little bit of area prep done. Right, so this is the area cleared off. I've done a little bit of terraforming. I'm not going to bother replacing this with grass because by the time it is built, obviously the floor is going to get replaced out for something else. So it's going to be in the shadow of this, and I think it's just going to be a standalone building. I haven't decided quite whether I want it embedded in there or not yet. I might have a little bit in there, because what I might do is have this giant mountain. They are coming eventually. Pretty much got through the entire night without them appearing. Run away! I thought they weren't going to come for me. It's been a while since... There we are, that's one dead. And it's now daytime, so these guys are going to die, so that's fine. Nothing to worry about there. Die! There we are. Where's the other guy? Pow! Right in the kisser. And... there we are. And another head. Wonderful. Alright, so let's chuck them in there. So yeah, I think this is going to be the main elevator shaft. At the moment, this Y coordinate, or not this Y coordinate, the coordinates of this are not part of the base from what I understand. So what maybe we should do is sort of start trying to future-proof this. So I want it to be in here. So maybe we have... Maybe this does need clearing out all the way back to this mountain. But what we'll do for now is we'll make a little tunnel. And we'll have it go back all the way into the mountain. All the way through the mountain. Well, that was unintentional. Cool, so that's all lit up. So we want it to be roughly in the middle of the mountain, so the mountain should start here. I'm never going to really need to do that, but it'd be quite nice to have just like a elytra launching pod, which is quite good, halfway up the mountain. And, ooh, what's in here? Kinetic energy and death, apparently. Let's just plop a block in there, get rid of that lava. Ooh. Tidy that up as well. So nothing particularly too exciting around here. So yeah, so back up here, I think then if we make a up here, and I can probably go down to, I don't know what Y level this is, but let's find out the coordinates of this. And I tell you what, I'm going to dig this shaft. I'll have an up at one side and I'll have a down one here, and I'll be back with you in just a tick. Right, so if we come into here and dig down to Y70, and I should probably no, we'll do this later. If I dig down to Y70, it shouldn't take too long. Hopefully we don't fall into lava or anything, but there shouldn't be any massive drops or anything. 1, 0. And then if I go in this direction, I should eventually end up with something in my base. I see. Well, okay. Well, this is not the most ideal location. I was thinking where the current holiday randomizer is would be a pretty good spot. And then if we go across here, 1, 2, 3, and then this is going to be the drop down. I know it's a 2 wide tunnel at the moment. I've decided just then I'm going to make it 3 wide. And then if we go this way a little bit, that should be enough. And I'm going to need to pick this guy up as well. So if we go dig, dig, torch, block. Good. And then boom, 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 boom. Not too bothered about coming this way. So that. Can't get out of here because of that. That goes back there. This goes back here. Need to sort out a head museum as well, by the way. So this museum of holiday destination, obviously it doesn't really need to stay here, so it can all come out now. So if we just take this down and make an absolute mess of everything in the process. And chuck that in there. And I'll tell you what, let's get a bit more progress made and I will pull you back. Right, so let's block that off so baddies don't come in here. And where are all my lights in here? That's lovely. So we can't have mobs spawning in here. So we've got water coming down there and water there. These are now source blocks. So if we have this as the coming down one, so we should have bubbles by the time they all go up. Good. And then I need to do kelp in this one, all the way up to the top. So there we go, and break that. And I actually want, for whatever reason, I want that to be the up, and I want this to be the down. So bubbles and bubbles, so we should be able to go whoosh. If we push forwards, we should just drop straight into here. Great. Okay, so that is that. Time to move on with a build for a storage center. Right, so what I'm thinking is something along the lines of the build style that we've got going on over here. So what we have with that is it's acacia planks, and then it is white stained glass. Now there's also some cyan hardened clay as well, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but what this could do is I was thinking this would be like just a little walkway, and maybe we have it just 3, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, and then this would be down here, and then this would be where the main bit starts for the storage room. Just move this torch, got a bit of torch spam around, and then what we might do is then terraform into here a little bit more once we've got the finished thing in. But this is the sort of style I was thinking. I was trying to keep it all in sort of this sort of, it's not quite a modern style, I don't really know what it is, maybe it is. But yeah, with the acacia and that, I do think I'm going to introduce another block into it at some point, but this is where we are at for the moment, and we'll pop that on there. And then it's just a case of marking out the storage facility. Now, I think I want to do each array of chests in maybe 5 chest chunks. So this is where we're coming into the storage center. So then if we come into this, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 there. And we're not sure what the walls are going to be yet, but we'll leave it that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block. 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 How big is that going to be? See, I think we need a little walkway in the middle, so rather than it being there, it could really do with being out here, but I want it over this way as well, so maybe we are going to have to fill this in. I was hoping to leave it there, but yeah, so 1, 2, 3 for the walkway, 1 for the outside wall. More phantoms. Splendid. Right, let me get this planned out, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, I'm back. I've done a bit of designing in between, and I'm just sort of on the fence about what we're going to have as the final finishing spots. So, obviously I've got this laid out, and this should be a decent size. Where the dirt is here is going to be where the chests go, and this is definitely going to need a torch in there, because that is going to be perma-black. So we're going to go for the acacia and cyan terracotta, and what I thought, okay, originally was I needed something a little bit different to texturize it, but this really wasn't working for me, so I pulled that out there and went boom 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 boom. And then we got these and went da da da, broke out those, and then we got some sea lanterns, and I'm just trying to decide what I want to do now for the final one. So do we want the wall made up of these, that, which I feel like it's just missing something, but then I also feel that this isn't quite doing what I want it to do. Or we've got those, which again aren't quite doing what I want them to do. Or just like that as a wall, and then as an alternate pattern. I want a bit more detail in there. What if we get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and pop this in like that? How does that look? I feel that looks a bit squashed now. But in that case, then, if it looks a little bit squashed, give me a second. And through the power of video editing, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what we're going to go for. So it'd be that. So that. Each one of these is going to be an entrance. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do in here. This doesn't necessarily need to be anything fancy. It could really be, because these are going to be there as well. What this could literally just be, I suppose it could just reveal the fact that it's chests at the side. So it could just be that. And then maybe have something like that to frame up around it. But that is, I think, the plan for this. So I'll tell you what, let me get on with this. I'm going to go completely around the sides, and I'll pull you back once I have got a progress update. Right, guys, so we've got some progress made. Let's have a look. Whoosh. And this is what we've got. I know it's a little bit boxy. There are going to be some extra things done on there. I think, I don't know whether I'm going to cut some of this off, because it is a lot bigger than I anticipated it. Or a lot bigger than I intended it to be, but I think what I might do is just have another tower on top of it, and then have some of it just as one level. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the roof. I'm going to work on that in between episodes. And this space that I've got in the middle is going to be a massive, massive open space. So I think it's going to be quite cool. I might put an enchanting setup over here, and then maybe something over here. Maybe an item elevator from the storage systems down there. I don't know. But yep, so this is it. Chests in place. And I am going to finish this off in between episodes. But that is going to be it for now today, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. By the time this comes out, I'll be packing and getting ready to go to Belgium. I'm going to try and get another episode recorded today so that will come out while I am away. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing for more up-to-date episodes. But that is it from me now, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode. See you later.